Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what up, family? You cats know what it is. This is Celebrity Talk with Q, and I'm Q. Yo, check this out. The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 5 Reunion. Recap and review. Now we're going to review all 3 parts. You saw it. The reunion was so extensive, they had to break it down into 3 parts. So we're just going to kind of brief you on what happened. Check this out. There was a lot of tension between the ladies, especially Kenya, Phaedra, and Porsha. I mean, they couldn't seem to agree on anything. Phaedra and Porsha was trying to throw insults at Kenya, and Kenya mostly addressed Phaedra, but she didn't address Porsha too much. I mean, most of the time, Kenya was using that Asian fan she had. Did you see the way she just threw out her fan? And see the way she twirled? And just let the world know that she is gone with the wind. Fabulous. And man, I must agree. Surprise happened. Remember Kim? Kim was the only white American member of the original Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she came out and they sort of discussed Kandi's litigation with Kim regarding the song Tardy With the Party. Kandi feels that, look, I'll help you with the record. You know what I'm saying? And being that you're not giving me my props, I'm going to have to sue you. So we'll see what happened by the next season because they're in litigation now. And, you know, lawsuits take some time. They also addressed Kandi's engagement with Todd. I mean, she seems really happy. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, Todd's her man, her boo, her love. Hey, what can I tell you? They look really, really happy. We move over to Phaedra now. Some of you have your beefs with Phaedra. Some of you feel that Phaedra's not a real Southern belle. Some of you feel that Phaedra tries to act like she's a very, very spiritual person on one end, but on the other end, Phaedra's cursing. She's inviting strippers with overlarge private parts. Remember that? And just feel that Phaedra's kind of wishy-washy. Wow, I don't know. I may or may not agree with you. I'm not going to speak on it because like I always say here at Celebrity Talk with Q, we don't focus on what I feel. We want to focus on what you guys feel. Kenya and Phaedra still seem to have beef over the donkey booty video. I mean, I don't know who Phaedra think that she is, but not to want to give her nothing on the back end. I mean, that was just plain ridiculous. I'm a little surprised if Phaedra knows anything about business. I mean, that was just good business, if you ask me, on both of their ends. But they was arguing because after she canceled out on being a part of Phaedra's booty video project, she performed her own booty video project, and it did really, really well on Amazon. Actually, both of them, Kenya's as well as Phaedra's booty video project, has done really, really well. Kenya talked a lot about Walter. Wow, she really went in on Walter. She talked a lot about feeling that Walter was just a groupie, that Walter was just showing up at places that she would be at because she felt that he was just show up at these places because she was there. I mean, you could tell that Kenya was really upset about what happened between her and Walter. We move over to Cynthia. Cynthia talked about the agency a little bit, and she talked about how her and Kenya was at odds at first. Remember, Kenya was a little verbally harsh with the contestants that Cynthia Bailey had auditioned for the Jet magazine, but they seemed to kind of squash the beef, and they seemed to be sort of getting along. We move over to Nene. Nene talked a little bit about her and Greg's proposal. Nene was giving some really, really good advice to Kenya, telling her don't expect none of these ladies to kind of be there for you. Whatever you need to do, just go ahead and do it. Nene also talked about how she's doing well, she's in Hollywood. Also, they discussed how when the ladies showed up 3 hours late on a prior episode when Nene had a dinner party for them, they discussed how Nene would not let them in because, you know, they was a little bit too late. Nene, she definitely defended her position on that. We move over to Porsha. Wow, did you see that? Porsha really got emotional when she discussed her and Cordell, how she's trying to be a good housewife, that Cordell is not perfect, that she eventually wants children and she wants her children to know that she's there for them and that she will cook Cordell's meals because she is a good wife. Wow, she really got emotional. Later on, the men came out. You saw it. Todd, you saw Peter, you saw Apollo, and you saw Greg. And Peter seemed to really take up for Walter because Kenya was saying that he may have been gay, that he may have been trying to promote his business. And Peter was like, look, he's not here to defend himself, so let's not, talk about him too bad. Also, Greg was there in support of Nene, and something a little unexpected happened. Andy had asked Apollo, how did he feel about Kenya? He said that as far as business is concerned, he didn't really like her, but he doesn't care for her too much. And then Kenya said, well, then stop texting me. Wow, now nobody expected that one. And then also Apollo addressed that comment and said, you always wanted to get with me. You came on to me hard. I was in one hotel. I had to leave that hotel and check into another hotel because you kept coming on to me. And you know that if I would have accepted your advances, you would have definitely gave it to me. Wow, it almost got a little hot and heavy. So check this out. This was just a brief summary of the reunion. Now the show has been picked up for another season. So yes, there will be a season 6. Now, I want you guys to send a comment. Okay. Phaedra and Kenya was really kind of going at it. I mean, the whole reunion. Now, who do you feel is right in this situation? Do you feel that Kenya has a legitimate beef, or do you feel that Phaedra has a legitimate beef? Send your comment. Let me know how you feel. All right. So that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. And like we always say, if you think Celebrity Talk is cute, if you think we bring the real, you go on and subscribe. All right. God bless.